crazy that over 40 people got shot in Chicago this weekend. What's even crazier is that we still not talking about who be doing some of this shit. It ain't the gangs. It ain't just the youngins. Don't you know that when the shit die down, anytime there's a motherfucking truce, a peace treaty anywhere, anytime the shit just slow down for a minute, them motherfuckers is pulling up in the mystery machines. You don't know who I mean by them motherfuckers? That's why it's a mystery, huh? You gotta get on that Scooby-Doo quest and figure it out. Who do you think is instigating? Who do you think is... Listen, man. These motherfuckers putting on disguises, man. These motherfuckers just shooting. They just doing drive-bys. And then you think it was the ops. Yeah, it's the real ops. But a lot of us don't really know who the real ops is. I guess we could talk about it. Or maybe we can't.
I'm your professor, I will test you in the worst way. Don't bring a Scantron, pop quizzes all day. Cause of our chemistry, we do biology. Yeah, man. Let's talk about it, man. What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. We've been talking about this. I've talked about this for years. But I'm going to just put my 2 cents in from a person. I ain't been home in a minute. That's a minute. But this idea that every time, springtime, summertime, they have these mass shootings and nobody gets caught for anything. Pretty much at the park, barbecues, get together. And a lot of times, there's, I ain't going to say a lot of times, but basically you would say like, say a gang will get together for a barbecue. Or, meet up, have a little event at the park. And all of a sudden, 40 people shot. 30 people shot, 50 people shot, over the weekend, 70 people shot. But nobody ever really gets arrested. And everybody know, man, that's the cops, man. Cops, feds, whatever. But here's the issue. Like the man said, some of these people are so used to just trying to go ride on the opposition that they use this as an opportunity to break to break the truce or break the peace, knowing it ain't they ops, because somebody just gotta, hey man, I've been wanting to get this person back or these people back, so let's just use this as we back at war. And it's like, bro, you mean to tell me, there's nobody saw nothing? All these mass shootings, nobody saw nothing. And I ain't talking about just nobody saw nothing as far as a witness. I'm talking about even these people in these streets, don't nobody see nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's what, like he said, it's a mystery. Nobody know, no shell casings, no fingerprints. And that's on the police. No shell casings for both sides, but no fingerprints for the police. It's just shooting. No description of the car. No nothing. And I'm gonna just be honest, and even though I'm being silly when I say this, and these people have like surprisingly good aim. You never thought about like people in gangs being this accurate. 40 people shot, 30 people shot, 25 people shot, 4 people killed. Like, look, what happened to the stereotype of gangbangers having terrible aim? Well, we got these sharpshooters out here. These mugs out here, they snipers out in this joint. They, brat, 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 bat, 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 brat, brat. But it was a drive-by. It was a very accurate drive-by. Very accurate. They got a lot of people in this drive-by. With 40 people shot, how many shell casings should be out there? They stuck the gun out the window, or no? Because they wasn't shooting like that. They was in the car, so all the casings fell in the car. And they just drove off. Man, kind of interesting, ain't it? But hey, with all the drug activity, gang activity, criminal activity in that city, and for all these people who got all this information and intel about what's going on and what's going down, these little mass shootings, nobody don't know nothing. And then you got to ask this question: how is it that these shootings keep happening at these get-togethers? They know exactly when people are going. Hey man, you heard? You heard? You heard? Yeah, we gonna be there. And a lot of times these shootings don't be like in the middle of the night. I'm not like 1, 2 in the morning. No, 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 no. I would say anywhere between 6 and 10, maybe 11. So what I'm saying is people are outside, not just the people in these events that got shot, the people who are watching. And think about it. Every time something, goes on in Chicago, everybody knows something that you don't hear on WGN, oh man, well, we finally caught the man who shot 40 people. It's like, what? Where they at? Where they at? Who are they? What they look like? I think he disappeared. Yeah, it was the Punisher. The Punisher, that dude ain't even real. No, but he did it. So then you gotta, when it comes to the gangs, the cartels, the racial dynamics, you know, that's how you look at it. Is somebody white? Gotta be somebody white. You can't get away with this unless you not white. Or somebody who working with a bunch of white folks. It's one or the other. You know, and let me just add insult to injury by saying this. When the man say mystery machines, like people used to talk about the guns just being randomly dropped off, but these shootings just randomly happen. And here's the interesting thing. And I don't know if you'll pay attention to it this way, but it's so predictable at this point that y'all should actually have people on watch to shoot back and don't. It's that predictable. I don't even live in the city. I ain't been home in a minute. But it's that predictable that I know from afar, like, yo. So man, y'all need to have some people looking out, man. So when the mystery machines pull up, just shoot back. You might not hit nobody, but shoot up the car, the van, the SUV, the pickup, whatever it is, shoot that sucker up. So it just can't just ride off into the sunset unnoticed. Because you're gonna still get the what about Chicago, but this what about Chicago never gets fixed because this adds to the homicide numbers and the shooting numbers. But the difference is you got to think about it. If it's and they said 40 killed, but I think it's 40 people shot, like 5 got killed. But there were a few of those where it was like 20, 30 people killed over a weekend. You got to ask yourself, if a city has 300 homicides in a year and 30 to 90 of them happen in these mass shootings, just saying, something's up. And everybody know what it is. It's the government, you know what I'm saying? But tell me what you think, man. Like, share, subscribe or die trying. Catch y'all on the next one. And by the way, the drug trade just don't stop magically with all this hotness going on. But whatever. Like, share, subscribe or die trying. Catch you on the next one. Peace. You ever been at the top of the universe? I'm gonna tell you.